Ladies and gentlemen, this is JD and this is Grim Info. So first up tonight, I want to bring attention to Dimond Silk's their I Pledge Allegiance tour. Everybody needs to get up with these two ladies. They're extremely funny. They're extremely with it. They know what's going on. They've got a lot of people rolling with them. So please, if you get a chance to look up Dimond Silk on Facebook or even on YouTube, check these two ladies out. They're definitely worth your attention. I love listening to them. They are great the way they feed off of one another. So please, if you get an opportunity to check these ladies out, check them out. Dimond Silk. So, all right. So Kevin Irving has been suspended from his team in the NBA for being unvaccinated. That is his choice. So they suspended him from active play, which is ridiculous, to be honest. So, and I don't want to go into too much about pro sports. Honestly, I'm fed up with pro sports. It'll just make me angry. And I know I got the NFL thing on. I am actually, it's just a hat. I'm actually boycotting the NFL until they get politics out of the NFL. I refuse to buy any more products. I don't watch football and I don't give a shit. Don't care. People ask me, hey man, how's your team doing? Well, don't care at all. So moving on. So let's get this straight. So in America, gas prices have to go through the roof. Food prices have to go through the roof because we have got to, take care of the environment. Now people in California can't even have a damn chainsaw. They can't have a lawnmower. They can't have a small ATV or off-road vehicles because the dictator Newsom says that it's hurting the environment. But we can send a 90-year-old fucking man to outer space on a shit ton of fuel, can't we? William Shatner, at 90 years old, has launched his ass into space. See, it's okay for the rich to hurt the environment because it's okay. It's them. They're allowed to. But not you. Not you dirty, regular, poor people. No, you're not allowed to drive your car. You're not allowed to have all these things because we gotta conserve the environment. But William Shatner can take a fucking space ride on a fucking rocket just because he's rich and wants to. But you can't do shit and they gotta lock down our entire economy. Because trust me, cleaning the Walmart all night long has nothing to do with the Rona. It's all about control and what they'll let you get away with. What they can get away with. So, all right, moving on. Biden's polls implode as the majority of people believe that he cheated. Duh. I mean, seriously, the guy is the racist in chief. Chomo in chief, puppet in chief, whatever you want to call him. He's a fucking punk. He shouldn't be there. They stole the election just like Newsom stole the election. And of course, they're going to keep doing it because nobody did a fucking thing about it. And the people that actually showed up to protest it now are terrorists and sitting in jail. And when the whole country should have stopped and said, no, we're not putting up with that shit. Fuck you. No, fuck you right now. We didn't. Instead, we called them terrorists. Instead, we demonized them. And nothing changed. And guess what? They win. Because the fucking chomo in chief is still in the fucking office destroying our country. If you don't get what's going on, you better wake the fuck up. Alrighty. So, I love it. I love it. In all these awesome cities, they have people at Walgreens going into Walgreens stealing everything. San Francisco has had to close like 4 or 5 of their Walgreens because people are just walking into the store, taking whatever they want, and then going and turning around, doing whatever with it, selling it online for a profit and all that other shit. And they just let it go on. You deserve what you get, Walgreens. You deserve to fail. That's the reason why I quit shopping anyways. And I'm all the way across the country and I don't shop at your fucking store. Because you're cowards, to be honest. Walgreens announced Tuesday that the closure of 5 more stores in San Francisco due to a surge in shoplifting. Well, where's the police? Where's all those people? See, here's what you don't understand, people in San Francisco. If you're an honest person, let me make something really clear to you. When the economy tanks and there's no resources because you're allowing these motherfuckers to go in stores and shut your stores down, there will be nothing for you except for death. It's your fault. It's all of your faults. You are more worried about shutting down the fucking Golden Gate Bridge for the environmental boogeyman instead of stopping the real fucking problem, which are the jackass socialists stealing your country. So I applaud all of you jackasses for being cowards. Hold on, because I'm going to applaud you. You'll die. You'll die, and you won't have shit. Good. Cowards don't deserve to live. That's how I feel. That's where I'm at right now. Cowards do not deserve to live. If you cannot stand up for your city, if you cannot stand up for to the crime and the fucking dysfunction going on in your fucking city, you let a dirty fucking filthy little motherfucker shoot a fucking girl in the head and get the fuck off, you deserve what you get, San Francisco. I hope the fuck that these motherfuckers burn your city to the fucking ground and it kills every single last one of you along with it, because it would save us a hell of a lot of time. Moving on. There are now serious questions about Biden family influence peddling and operations. Oh, seriously? There's serious questions? No, it's just because the left now realizes how fucked they are. Especially when you got Tulsi Gabbard coming out bitching about everything. Yeah, you guys are fucked. You guys have fucked this country. Your guys' fucking journey to be the wokest motherfucker in the room is fucking everything up and destroying everything. Because see, in a society of freedom, you have to have rules. You don't just get to do whatever the fuck you want to do. That's not the way it works. There has to be honor, respect. You have to have boundaries. You have to have laws. And those laws have got to be enforced whether you like them or not. I heard a song the other day from a favorite artist of mine, I'm not going to lie. But he says, oh, why prisoners got no names? Well, because there's 6,000 Johns. And guess what? You're not going to go out in the prison yard and go, hey, John, it's time to go. You might have fucking 45 John Smiths. There's a reason why they got a fucking DOC number. That's the reason why you take their goddamn nail away and you give them a fucking number when they go to jail. That is the point of jail. That's why we have jails. For people like this robbing Walgreens, destroying cities. But no, you motherfuckers wanted to be woke. Now you'll go broke. And then when you go broke, you're gonna fucking croak. And that's fine with me. That's fine with me because you're weak and you're cowards. And at the end of the day, as much as I love my American brothers and sisters, you are damning the rest of us. All those people that want to go so woke, you are the anchor around the rest of our fucking ankles, dragging us to the bottom of the fucking sea. And I'm good with cutting you the fuck off. That's how I feel about it. Until you change and turn the fuck around and quit doing what you're doing. Because you're killing the rest of us too. Dan Crenshaw on viral Loudoun County story, do you get it now? He says in an interview, reacting to the viral story published by the Daily Wire on Monday about Loudoun County, Virginia, father who was charged that a boy allegedly wearing a skirt sexually assaulted the father's 9th grade daughter in a bathroom. Representative Crenshaw fired, do you get it now? Keep men out of women's bathrooms. I can't believe this story. It's heartbreaking. Parents, please don't stop. Well, you know what? The cops arrested the fucking dude, the father of the female, because they say he's a terrorist. And that, he's a far right-wing fucking bigot. Well, let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. If somebody goes into the fucking bathroom after my daughter and claims to be a female and then rapes my daughter in said bathroom, not only will I be a fucking bigot, but I'll also be a murderer right after that. That's all I gotta say. So you can give my ass 2 titles. I'll take them both. I'll take bigot and murderer for $500, please. Moving on. Aggravation. U.S. opens Mexico and Canada land borders to vaccinated travelers. U.S. Homeland Security Secretary said in a statement, the administration next month will begin allowing travelers from Mexico and Canada who are fully vaccinated against the Rona to enter the United States for non-essential purposes, including to visit friends and family and or tourism, sorry. I was doing it in my funny voice. Here's my problem with this. We got fucking how many migrants have come across our border, trafficking children, bringing all forms of diseases, not just the Rona with them, all kinds of other shit. But you, the taxpayer, now have to submit your medical records to the government just so that way you can go see your friends and family. But a bunch of motherfuckers from Afghanistan, Mexico, Guatemala, wherever the fucking South America they want to come from, Haiti, every fucking terrible fucking person you can think of, bringing fentanyl over, torturing children, hurting women, whole 9 yards, all these motherfuckers, they don't gotta be tested. Nope. They don't have to do nothing. They can come right in. Do you get, like Dan Crenshaw said, do you get it now? It's called replacement migration. Okay, because they know that they can't keep power through elections. So they got to bring in a whole new people to crush our economy and to kill your neighborhoods because they are going to find a reason to take your guns. And then we'll be just like Australia and Europe. There is no winning this war through violence. None. No bullet ever needs to be fired. You know what it takes? Motherfuckers with balls to stand up and say, no, we're not going to work. We're not going to school. We're shutting this fucking country down on our level. We will shut it down. And then we march our ass. Here's the thing. Okay, how many people showed up in Washington during January 6th? If the entire fucking country who just wants to go back to normal marches our goddamn Martin Luther King style, which he's my hero, marches our ass Martin Luther King style to the fucking Capitol, we change a lot very fast. Because they're going to kill all of us. What are they going to do? Start dropping bombs on us because we marched to the Capitol and we're there peacefully? Maybe we'll have sheriffs and maybe we'll have people that actually have balls to arrest these criminals. Instead of just walking through the Capitol and pissing off Nancy fucking Pelosi. Ugh. And this is another story. Loudoun County School Board blasted over Daily Wire sex assault rebuke and parents demand resignations. Of course, they should have to resign. They should have to. Will they? No. No, they won't. They'll see nothing wrong in what they've done. I hope these people on the school board burn in hell. I hope they burn in hell. I hope they live a long life so they can sit back and imagine the terror that this girl went through sitting in that bathroom being raped by this young man who said that he was a woman. And I hope every day of their life they picture her face. And then on their dying day, when they die, and they think that they're going up to see the Lord, they get burned and thrown into the lake of fire for fucking eternity. And I hope they deserve, and they will deserve the hell that they have sowed for themselves. Virologist and New South Wales Scientist of the Year, Edward Holmes, admitted before the world that he delayed releasing vital genomic data in crucial early days of the 19 outbreak due to pressure from China. So I guess when Trump said this is the China virus, he wasn't wrong, was he? So and there's a picture on here I want you to see of a car on the side of the road. This is what happens about halfway home when they decide that your carbon is done. That's the reason why there's no new cars. There's no new cars because the CDC's having all the cars fitted with all kinds of technology to shut your car down, that track your mileage, that track all the gas that you're using, all your carbon emissions. So that way they'll just shut your fucking car down wherever they want. They say, oh, it's chips from Taiwan. Believe the lies all you want, but it's because they're fitting all these cars with breath. They already passed all of this shit. But see, this is what's wrong in America. We never go read these bills. We never go look into them. That's the problem in our government. They just pass all this shit and regulations and nobody digs into it and nobody cares. Federal judge pushes DOJ to launch civil rights probe into jail treatment of January 6 detainees. Oh, well, you know what? It's about time. I'd say it's a little too fucking late, Judge. I'd say you're about a few months too late. This is bullshit. These people need to be released immediately. They did nothing wrong except for show up to protest an election that we slowly are finding out was rigged. Baltimore schools are tracking kids' online activity. Of course they are. Why not? They're a whole bunch of pedophiles. And the more and more we find out about our school system, the more we find out our school system is full of fucking pedophiles. So Biden wants to use pandemic to make fundamental changes to our economy. Oh, I wonder. Oh, of course he does. Now, what do you think the Build Back Better deal is? It's the Green New Deal. See, nobody liked the Green New Deal, so how did they do it? Oh, they just sat back and rephrased it, Build Back Better. But isn't it funny that that's exactly what Klaus Schwab says? We need to, what do you say? We need to build back better. Build back better. Build what fucking back better? So that way you can kill all of us and use us as slaves, just like you do in China? That's what they want. Alarming. Double vaxxed, contracted the Rona at higher rates than the un-Rona'd. Data shows. This is out of UK, ladies and gentlemen. You can go find any of these stories. That's the reason why I put these on here. You can go find any of these stories in any of these graphs. This is all trackable. It's all provable. Facebook Chi-Com funded fact checkers claim InfoWars COVID land documentary debunked. No, it's not. No, they're lying to you. Lying. Listen, if you don't believe it, then look up India. I talked to 2 nurses today that had no clue what was going on in India and Japan alone. So go check those out and see why they don't have to deal with the Rona. Oh, Trump, if you had the Rona, you don't need the shot. They want to force people, this is in quotes, they want to force people who have had the Rona to have the vaccine. When in actuality, when you have it, you don't have to get anything else. Yeah, I have to speak in code because if not, they'll fuck my shit all up. So it is what it is. The intentional collapse of America will be blamed on the unvaccinated. The globalist agenda is going as scheduled. You know why it's going as scheduled? Because none of you have the balls to stand up and do what's right and say no. So you'll be slaves one day. One of my heroes, Joe Rogan, schools CNN's Sanjay Gupta, which I fucking hate. I hate this motherfucker. He's the biggest globalist shill there is, over vaccinating the children. It's an absolutely amazing podcast. You need to see it and check it out. Okay? I can't go into much more on that because like I said, I'm just reporting these news because a lot of people just don't know this shit, man. They don't know this. And they're not being told it because CNN is lying to you. Joe and Hunter Biden shared bank accounts, paid each other's bills. Did Joe contribute to Hunter's notorious 2018 crack-fueled bender and prostitution in Hollywood? Oh, well, I'm sure he did. Chicago, I think this is no, I got 2 more stories. Chicago Art Museum fires unpaid volunteers for being white. I don't even want to go into that. The ridiculousness The ridiculousness of it is just mind-numbing. All right, high schooler student arrested for not wearing a mask speaks out. This is going on all over the country. That's not news. I mean, I feel bad for this girl. She is a hero. It happened to me. I spent 3 days in jail for not wearing a mask, and I was outside. I wasn't even in a fucking building. So this is going all over the country. Hopefully we'll be able to sue our counties, sue our judges, sue these people for wrongful arrest, and hopefully at some point we'll win and get damages. The one thing I want to add to the end of this, America, because this is my second video tonight. We've had a big news day today. Let me just add this. I do this because I want you to not only take my commentary and listen to my commentary. Hopefully a lot of people like it. But at the end of the day, what I want you to do is I want you to go out and read these stories yourself. I want you to go out and be informed. I want to inform the public of what is going on. I literally ran into 2 nurses today who we had a conversation about this stuff and they had no clue. They hadn't heard reports, and I showed them some documentations just pulling it right up, Googling it. I mean, you got to go past like the first 5, 10 fucking things. And if you're on Google Chrome, you won't see shit. So, people are being lied to. And I'm sorry, America, but you're being lied to. And right now, we've got to stop. We got to put full on fucking e-brake. Okay? Because if not, it's our children that are going to be slaves. It's our children that are going to be dying and starving, which if they're not already. So, like always, America, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. If you get an opportunity, pop a knee, talk to God, get right with Him. You love your family. Do something with them. Maybe take them out to a park. Get off the TV, get off the phones, go out and do something with your family, have some fun. And I'm not trying to tell people what to do, I'm just asking. Let's get closer to our family and our friends. Let's bring people closer, let's pray a little bit more, let's love a little bit more, and let's laugh. But most importantly, let's fight. Let's fight for what's ours. That is ours. And that means liberty and justice, and they're taking it away from us every single day. And it doesn't start being at football games chanting FJB. It starts by marching our ass and shutting cities down. And marching every single one of our asses to Washington and saying, now is the time that this ends. Thank you for your time, America. Have a good night.